Hi guys, if you don't know by now, my name is Alexis with the Nightmare Haunted House, and today we're going to be going over TransWorld, everything that happened, how it was, and yeah, just our overall experience. So starting off TransWorld, obviously we live way further up north than St. Louis, so it's about a 3.5-4 hour drive for us. So it was a long drive, but we cut it up into smaller sections. So first of all, we drove for about an hour and a half to Bloomington, Illinois, where we stopped for a quick lunch break. After that, we got right back on the road and headed down to St. Louis. Once we got there, we checked into our hotel and we had just a moment to rest. We went to the show floor and got our badges and everything ready for the next day because we arrived on Thursday afternoon. The reason we arrived a day early is actually so we had more time to just be there, take it slow, be able to get all of our things in order for Friday, so we didn't have to worry about getting our badges on Friday, and we can have a day to do things outside of the convention. So after we had gotten our badges, we went to dinner at Over Under, which is a location in downtown St. Louis that we've been to a few times. After that, we went back to the hotel and made our way over to the Darkness to go to the St. Louis escape rooms. If you didn't see the Instagram post I made, I thought it was really funny, making a silly little video on how long it would take us to escape. So we had a really good time there. After that, we went back to the hotel and just chilled and went to sleep early for the big day on Friday. So on Friday, we woke up bright and early, probably around 7:30 in the morning, which might not be super early, but I don't wake up early. I usually sleep until 11 o'clock if I can. So we got up early, got ready, went down for breakfast at the hotel, and after breakfast, we walked over to the show floor. We got there a few minutes early, and when we finally got in, it was incredible as always. Show floor was jam-packed. When we went in this year, we decided to go to the left and go down and kind of snake down all the aisles, but we went all the way down to the left so we can get the dark zone in quick and early because there are so many things to see in there. After this dark zone, like I said, we just went up and down all of the different aisles, exploring all of the different booths and everything there was to see. There's always so much. This year, a big focus of ours was to get more makeup and better products, so we explored that for a while, and Friday was our first day there. And because we had that a second day on Saturday, Friday was our looking day. So we went around and we looked at all the different booths. We took pictures of things that we wanted. And Friday night we were able to go home, make some decisions, go over everything that we saw. That way we can purchase what we absolutely want on Saturday. Once we were done on the show floor on Friday, we went back to the hotel and we went out to dinner at the Foundry in downtown St. Louis. It was a really fun time. And we went back to the hotel to get ready for the Fright Stuff screening. Now, I don't have any video footage of that because it was you weren't allowed to film at the event, obviously, because it is not released yet, but it was absolutely fantastic. Trust me when I say the best documentary I have ever seen about the haunt industry, and it was so fantastic. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. If you have seen it already, I'm sure you'll agree it was really good. Moving on to Saturday, again, we woke up bright and early and we got breakfast. After we got ready, then we headed on down to the show floor. We bought several things this time. We spent a lot of money. I know I personally spent a few $100s and a lot of my team did as well. It was definitely worth it though because I got so many good things, so many things I will get so much use out of. After we were done on the show floor on Saturday, we walked our way all the way back to the hotel with all of our bags in hand for all of the stuff that we had bought, and we decided just to chill out. Obviously, we had done the show floor for 2 days. We went to the Fright Stuff screening. We went to the St. Louis escape rooms at the Darkness. We were a little tired, so we rested in our hotel rooms for a little bit, had some meetings with our management team, and then got pizza all together. It was a really fun night. Finally, we move on to Sunday, and Sunday we weren't going on the show floor. We ran there very quickly to pick up a mask that we had bought. But after that, we had made our way over to the St. Louis Aquarium, where we spent a lot of time there looking at all of the different pretty things that they had to show. And after we were done at the aquarium, we had a lunch at Waffle House, which is a really fun part of the trip every year as well. We have certain things that we tend to do every year, and Waffle House is definitely an awesome one. We don't really have it up in Chicago, and you got to drive a few hours to get to it, so St. Louis is always the place for Waffle House when we go down there. After Waffle House, we went to the Pink Elephant, and if you don't know what that is, it is an insanely huge antique mall in Southern Illinois. It's actually an old school building converted into an antique mall, and the main floor is actually the gymnasium slash auditorium, and they have the entire floor covered in shelves and shelves of antiques. But they have the main floor, they have stuff up on the stage, they have stuff downstairs and upstairs. There's just so much there to see. And then attached to that, they also have a 1950s authentic diner, an ice cream shop, and a candy store. I bought a few things there overall, and they have some pretty fun statues outside too. We always take group pictures outside of. But after we were done at the Pink Elephant, we made our way back home. We had stopped for dinner again in Bloomington and took the rest of the journey all the way home. Got home a little bit earlier than we thought we were going to, but overall we had a really great time, and so sad for it to be over, but it's good to be home.